Hey guys, Nicole here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so welcome to the sequel review video for Escape Room Tournament of Champions. As we reviewed previously, the first movie did amazingly well, so we got a sequel, and also on the first one we got a little bit of a cliffhanger about the escape room of the airplane being developed. Guys, at the beginning of the movie, Zoe is going to a psychiatrist. Wow, can I say this word? A psychologist. And the lady recommends to her that she should get over the fear of flying because of the accident that she had to go to New York, which she plans to go because she find out that the main enterprise for the Milo escape room games, sadistic games, it's there. So the two survivors from the first movie, instead of using an airplane, which Milo intended them to do, they go by car. So they get to a New York subway where there is a group of people there, but then the subway start to malfunction and they get separated from the rest of the persons there. So they find out, and that's why I love this movie so much, because they always keep you intrigued and you're like, wait, what? They find out that they're back in the escape rooms situation. The deadly trap for this one, they get electrocuted if they're not able to resolve the mystery to escape the escape room. After talking to each other, they find out that these escape rooms are with the player of previous survivors from escape room. Again, the plan for the escape rooms was always to only have one winner. So this is escape room full of survivors from previous games. So they go to a second room, which is a bank vault with a laser danger trap that if they don't resolve it, they will get killed as well. The games continue, and it has kind of the same dynamic where we'll be losing characters through certain rooms, but then they go to one of the most beautiful rooms from the whole franchise, and it's kind of like a poster car beach house, and the sand will start to get them if they're not able to resolve the mysteries. Now, what's different of this movie is that Zoe starts to see clues about a person. The previous rooms were kind of personal to the characters, but in this one she keeps seeing a name through the rooms. But unable to find out what it is, they are able to escape. Now, one of the characters on this one is able to escape through a different door, but then three ladies are able to escape through the main door that was supposed to open, and they think that they're finally outside because they go to a street on New York, but it ended up being another escape room that when it starts to rain acid rain. The escape that they needed to figure out for this one was through a taxi cab door. Once Zoe gets to the door gets closed out, so the two other ladies basically get the rain on themselves, and Zoe is able to basically get to a room where it makes sense the name that she was hearing. The name that she was hearing is the daughter of the designer of the game that is trying to play him so they can rescue her and take her out of her prison. Because the guy was so twisted that he had his daughter helping him create the rooms and things like that. Now, this is a movie that also ends on a big cliffhanger because Zoe finally, over her fear of airplanes, she finally gets into the airplane, and we find out that she's yet again on another escape room. At the point that I'm recording this video, the third movie hasn't been confirmed because it did a lot of money. It was through the COVID pandemic, so we might never had a third one, but I'm still hoping. We got so many movies rescued through time, and it's never too late to get a third one. The movie did super well developing their stories, and again, it's a franchise that I love since I discovered it, and the sequel was really good as well. Guys, on the physical media release, one of the things that is included is that we have a complete different beginning and a complete different ending. As I told you on the intro video, maybe this was because they were planning to, maybe if they wouldn't get a third movie, to basically leave us with this sequel, and that's why they recorded a lot of extended scenes to kind of change the story of the movie. If you decide to watch the extended cut, you basically have an ending to the franchise. But if you decide to watch the theatrical cut, you basically have a cliffhanger onto it that if we don't get a third one, we might never find out what's going to happen to these characters. But anyways, I got this movie on release day. I wasn't able to go to the movie theater to watch it, and that's why I have it with a slipcover. But as I told you on the intro video, I'm planning in the future to might get a slipcover for the first one. So we have Escape Room Tournament of Champions by Sony and Columbia Pictures, a Blu Ray release with a slipcover on it that I love. In this case, we only have the Blu Ray plus the digital of the movie, and we have a banner on top that let us know that this one includes the theatrical and extended cuts of Escape Room Tournament of Champions. So we have our characters right there with different colors, the New York train with like the electricity going through it, the room where he can draw, this is I think the sand room, I think this is the acid room, and again the new introduction characters do amazing, and that's one of the things that I love about this one, about how good the characters play with each other, because again, this is a group of strangers on a super bad situation that they need to escape, and they don't know each other, so they actually need to trust each other. This is a movie that I have seen already 3 times. To be honest, I saw the theatrical and then the extended. I thought that it was a few scenes added. When I realized it was a completely different movie, I only watched the beginning and the ending, which is what it's different, because kind of the middle of the movie it's the same. We have also a quote, "Absolutely gripping and nerve-shattering" by Courtney Howard from Fresh Fiction Point TV. And then we have a sticker that some people hate and remove. I always keep them because my way of thinking is that I have the art without any sticker on the actual case. I don't mind the slipcover having a sticker unless it's covering some of the character faces. So we have Game Master exposed in extended cut. Includes an alternate beginning and also an alternate ending. How funny that the original Escape Room also had an alternate ending on the Blu Ray release. But anyways, if we check our spines, I love when spines are like this because we have the Blu Ray logo, we have a picture of our main character, Escape Room Tournament of Champions, and then we have the Sony Columbia Pictures logo right here, and both spines are exactly the same. Now, if we check the back, we have our character strapped on the train right there, with train doors and the electricity going through. We have the description of the movie, and again, another release pack with special features, which again, I love saying this, but it's always going to be one of my favorite things about collecting physical media. So let's go ahead and review the back together. Escape Room Tournament of Champions is the sequel to the box office hit psychological thriller that terrifies audiences around the world. In this installment, 6 people unwittingly find themselves locked in another series of escape rooms, slowly uncovering what they have in common to survive, and discovering they all played the game before. As you can see, this one also has kind of like the same art for the sticker. Oh my god, guys, I'm just realizing about this. It's not a sticker. It's printed into the slip. Wow. Again, I have seen this slip so many times, but I never realized that that was actually printed. It's not a sticker. And I was going to tell you like, oh, how funny that this is printed, but it's the same thing. It's not a sticker. It's printed. Anyways, funny dumb things that you discover while you're doing these kind of things. Anyways, this one basically has extended cut. Includes over 25 minutes of all new footage, including an alternate beginning and also an alternate ending. As part of the special features included, we have go inside the minus escape rooms. Another great special features because the designers let you know what went into creating the escape rooms, what do they think about them, and it was amazing to watch. We also have meet the players because we have 2 characters returning from the first movie only, and then we have a lot of new characters introduced to us. And then we have director Adam Robitel on raising the stakes. Now, the digital code it's included, and since this is a Sony release, you can redeem it to Movies Anywhere. and you're going to enjoy your feature presentation with 1080p high definition with 2.39.1 audio in English 5.1, DTS HDMI, French double in Quebec, Spanish English audio description tracks 5.1 Dolby Digital, and subtitles in English, English HDH, French, and Spanish. The movie has been mastered in high definition and is on color. Again, released by Sony. Does it has an approximate runtime that I can give you guys? It was released back on 2021, and the theatrical version has an approximate runtime of 88 minutes, and the extended version has an approximate runtime of 96 minutes. So a lot of new scenes added there. Now, once you remove your slip, we have same Blu-ray art for the front right there. Then on the spine, you have the same spine exactly, and then the back, you also have the same back. Nothing added from the slips to the back. This Blu-ray also had the protective side here to the case that you open this way, and once you get this one open, again, remember this was not a combo pack. On the DVD plus Blu-ray, this is only the Blu-ray, but also your digital code right here is included, and the way to get free movies through the Sony Rewards program. And since you only get the Blu-ray, your Blu-ray does have art on it. So we have a few of the characters right there, and then Escape Room Tournament of Champions, which is always something that I appreciate when the studios print art on the actual disc. But anyways, guys, again, the movie has two different ways of watching it and experience it. If you want to watch the extended cut, then you're good. If you also want to watch the theatrical, which I do recommend as well, then you have the cliffhanger of a movie that we might never get a third one, but I'm a positive person, so that will be getting a third one. I would love to know in the comments if you have seen this movie, if you also want a third movie to happen. But anyways, guys, that'll be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new kind of content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep this family growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.